Progress made on Trinidad and Tobago's diplomatic trip to Jamaica. Chief Secretary hopeful of success of financial roadshow. And Tobago Sports Camp aims to help kids change both on and off the field.
Info
Update.
bringing you the latest
news, views, and reviews,
along with responses
comments and events
affecting you.
brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
Trinidad and Tobago's recent diplomatic meetings in Jamaica are being regarded as rewarding. Caroline Wallace brings you this report.
Rewarding, productive, and enlightening. That's how Chief Secretary Orville London is describing his recent trip to Jamaica as part of Trinidad and Tobago's diplomatic team to discuss several matters, including the immigration issue between both countries. Mr. London says he's very impressed by the level of diplomacy shown at the meetings.
I must say that it was a very intense but rewarding, productive and enlightening visit.
Mr. London says that although not all of the issues were immediately resolved, the talks created a more favorable environment for further discussions.
I think during the visit we were able to see the prime ministers operating at what I would consider the highest level of diplomacy and statesmanship.
Mr. London says the trip was successful as it alleviated some of the challenges posed by the immigration issue.
Efforts were made to ensure that the team met with all the sectors, including the business community, and of course we were able to convince the business community that any actions taken in Trinidad and Tobago were by no means meant to in any way undermine the rights that business people in the Caribbean have to operate throughout the region.
I'm Caroline Wallace for Info Update.
Tobago's interests are being represented at two different events in the region. Here's more.
Secretary of Finance and Enterprise Development Joel Jack and Secretary of Health and Social Services Claudia Groom-Duke are currently out of the country attending to business of the Assembly. Chief Secretary Orville London explains why he recommended Mr. Jack for the Ministry of Finance's roadshow to raise funds for government's fiscal 2016 budget.
I recommended Mr. Jack's participation because I felt that the experience gained would be of value to him, and of course he does have some skills which could enhance the team. So we are hoping that the team would be successful.
Mr. London says not many people are fully aware of the extent of the financial challenges Trinidad and Tobago currently faces. He believes the roadshow is critical. Meanwhile, Mrs. Groom-Duke attended a major conference in the Bahamas.
She and the presiding officer are attending the 41st Caribbean, the CPA conference of the Caribbean, Americas and Atlantic region. It's being held in the Bahamas. And the theme is modernization, an essential element for the independence of Parliament and the deepening of the democracy.
The conference concluded yesterday. I'm Kern De Freitas for Info Update.
There's lots of activities for Tobago's children during the July-August vacation, including a variety of sport camps. One popular camp is the Tobago Sports Camp, which kicked off on Monday and runs until August 5th. Senior Program Coordinator of the Department of Sports, Pietra Gay, says the camp has branched out to 8 areas throughout the island.
Bon Accord, Mount Pleasant, Shore Park, Up and Down, Mariah, Roxburgh, Speyside, and we have 2 swimming facilities, which is Kendall and YMCA.
The camp features a range of sports: basketball, cricket, netball, track and field, tennis, and swimming. More than 1,000 children have registered, and officials are seeking to meet their target of 2,000 campers.
We're holding a summer camp basically to kind of like help the kids on the island to basically work on their discipline on and off the field.
Ms. Gay believes having such a camp will also help the young children to cope with peer pressure and low self-esteem, as sport is used to influence good changes in lives. That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Josanne Brassi, and you've been listening to Info Update.